Hey guys, I wanted to make a video kind of quick. I can usually make these pretty quick. My pillow's hanging out. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about four chords. We have so many new people, and I think this is probably the most important thing that you'll ever learn about Scentsy. If you guys have not been to the training center, number one, go there. Fill your brain vessel with amazingness. Also, I want to direct you to probably one of the most key and important videos that you can watch. There is a tab in the training center called Reunion, and then I want you to go to 2012, and I want you guys to watch Orville's keynote speech. So do that. If it's not labeled Orville's keynote speech, it's like the steps to success or something, Scentsy success or something like that. So that one, it's amazing, and it will change your entire life. I feel extremely honored and blessed that I got to listen to it in person my very first year with Scentsy, with Dawn Schaefer and Aaron Jones. It was the most amazing speech, and I think it really tells you about the simplicity of Scentsy and exactly what it takes to do well. So I wanted to give you guys the key points of the 4-chord progression that Orville talks about, because a lot of you have been messaging me lately that you want to get together for coffee and things like that, which I love to do. But those of you who aren't as, I don't want to say not as go-getter, but more, you're busy maybe, and you don't really have a lot of time to get together, or you're kind of far away and it's hard to get together, or you haven't thought to ask me yet for coffee, which I'm always thankful to do. I can get pretty busy, so I want to make sure that you have the most important information I could ever possibly give you right now. So I want to talk to you guys about the 4-chord progression, and this is exactly how I run my business. And this is the way I think that if you want to be successful, this is how you'll run your business as well. I'm not very strong on all of the 4 chords, but I try to play them all together, as he talks about in that video. His video makes it make a lot more sense, and it's going to give you a lot more real-world examples, so I really hope you guys will take the time to go watch it. It is an hour long, but you deserve an hour to yourself. Go get some coffee, go hang out, put on your jammies, watch it before bed. It will change your life. So I'm talking to you about the 4 chords. These are the 4 chords to the perfect Scentsy business. This is the way to set up your business if you would like long-term success. Aside from establishing a consistent pattern of selling, which a lot of this implies that you should do that as well. So the first chord is to do home parties. That is the bread and butter of our Scentsy business. Establish a consistent pattern of selling. If you do not know how to do that, go watch the video on the training center called Establish a Consistent Pattern of Selling. It's one of my favorites. Keep the party simple. Build to 500 PRV in monthly sales, which is around 4 parties with 5 ordering customers each, which is on the very low end of a Scentsy party. And you guys know how big or small Scentsy parties can be. So whatever that average is for you, goal yourself every month for that many parties, because you know that that means that much PRV. So chord 1, do home parties. Establish a consistent pattern of selling. Keep the party simple. Build to 500 PRV in monthly sales. And 4 parties with 5 ordering customers each. Chord number 2, sponsor new consultants. Sponsor new active consultants. Share your brands everywhere you go. Be generous. Sponsor 1 new consultant monthly. Should be your goal. By being generous, it means give more than you take, which you're going to find is a huge underlying theme of Scentsy. We are huge on positivity. We are all about positive thinking, and positive actions gets you positive results, and we have seen it multiplied. That is exactly the way that your life should go, the way that your business should go. Positive thinking gets positive results. And it works for everyone. End of story. If you're putting positivity out there, you're only going to get it back in return. So be generous. One thing that we like to do here in our group is we flip our hostesses. So one way to be generous is to offer your hostess that party. Tell her that all the sales are hers, all the bookings are hers, and all she has to do is sign up. And then her first commission check comes on the 10th for the party she just had, and she already has all these bookings on her calendar. How cool! So That's one way to be generous with your hostess. So it's a great way to sponsor new consultants as well. So sponsoring new consultants, the reason that is generous is because you're offering them the blessing of Scentsy. I know for a fact, personally, I have been hugely blessed by Scentsy. I get to stay home with my son now, and I was a work full-time kind of mom. So I'm really, really blessed by Scentsy. And I know that that story is out there for everybody who's willing to work for it. And I know that all of you can have huge, huge life-changing moments with Scentsy. I would not invite you on this journey with me if I didn't believe that. And if you believe that, then you owe it to everybody around you to offer the blessing to them. Chord 3. Provide great customer service. Set yourself apart. Don't be another direct sales lady. Be that awesome Scentsy lady. Be the one who remembers that their mom's in the hospital and sends them a gift. Be the one who brings them their favorite soda from Rickers on your way to close their party. Be that consultant. Be great. Be outstanding. Be better than anybody else could ever be. Be yourself. Delight with great service. Communicate often to your customers and effectively. Don't go quiet ever, because guess what's going to happen? They're going to find an outstanding consultant. If you're not outstanding, guess what? Scentsy only breeds outstanding consultants. If you're not trying your very best to make your customers really happy and to spoil them rotten, there is going to be another Scentsy consultant who does. And I'm not saying we're competitive, but we don't want people buying Walmart wax. We want them coming to Scentsy because we know how amazing the products are. And we don't try to take customers from other people. I know if I find out someone's shopping with another consultant, I encourage them to, especially if they're on our team. So make sure that you are an amazing consultant. Show them how amazing Scentsy is and why our consultants are different than any other direct selling company out there. Because it's the quickest way to get someone to join your team too, because they believe that your company is the best there is, because they've seen the kind of people who come from it. And then start nurturing your future leaders. So anyone on your team, start nurturing who you think is going to be a leader. Start talking to them about what their goals are. Track your promotions. Here's a really cool thing. One thing that you can use to find out how close you are to the next level in your business is to track team promotions, including yourself. Promotion to certified, 1 promotion. Promotion to lead, 2 promotions. So your team would have an average of 10 promotions if you were going to hit star consultant, which means maybe 5 of your girls hit lead. That's 10 promotions, because that's all of them hit certified, all of them hit lead, things like that. Director, 40 promotions. Superstar director, 320 promotions. Our team last year had 82 promotions. How cool? Really cool. So we had 82 promotions last year in our team. Good job, guys. And we have at least 10 to 12 every single month. Chord 4, improve yourself. This is one thing that we always say that Scentsy is special for, because Scentsy is a self-improvement business. It's not just a wax and warmers business, and you're going to hear us say it a lot. It's more than wax and warmers. It is way more than wax and warmers. We want you to be your very best self, and it's not because it's going to make you sell more wax and warmers, but because it's going to make you a better person for the rest of the world. We just really think that, you know, with the way that society is now and the way that the world works these days, there's a lot of negativity and there's a lot of bummerific people out there. And we want to make sure that the people associated with Scentsy realize this need and aim to fill it with themselves being the best self they can be. And you don't have to please everybody else. It's all about you being the number one you, not being someone that you're ashamed of. Change, turn it around, be positive at all times, and that doesn't mean being naive. It just means not letting anything get you down, because guess what? Most of the time, you can't do anything about it. So it's better to just keep your head up and keep moving. Keep focusing on the things that matter. So take the time to take care of yourself, whatever that means for you. A lot of people means that is exercise, and it could be a combination of a bunch of different things. Take time to take care of yourself. Work on self-improvement in more areas than just your business. Make weak things about yourself strong. Make weak things in your business strong. Make weak things in your life strong. Change bad habits and work really hard, because you only get to live once. And there's no reason for you not to do that. So make weak things strong. If you know that you suck at picking up the phone, make yourself pick up the phone repeatedly until it gets comfortable. if you know you're horrible at customer follow-up, start setting goals and focus on it. If you are horrible at getting parties booked, that's your new goal for the month. Find creative ways to book parties, get out of your comfort zone, and make your week things strong. Contribute more than you take. Like I said earlier, give more than you take is the number one most important thing about being a Scentsy consultant. You always give more than you take. We are huge on not being entitled. You are not entitled to a thing. You're thankful for everything. And that's just a life motto. That's a life mantra. Something that's really important to realize about the world. You are not entitled to anything. You're not entitled to fast shipping. You're not entitled to anything. I'm trying to think of other examples, but you're just not entitled. We're thankful for what we have, and we always find ways to be thankful and grateful because my kid just sneezed in his sleep. Because gratitude is the key to abundance. Start being thankful. Thankfulness is one of the most important things that you can be and possess, because it's going to make everything else in your life seem brighter and better in every possible way, and people are going to notice. And I feel like once you have all 4 chords going, you're going to realize that your business is skyrocketing, that you are personally feeling better about yourself, about your business, about the people around you and the people that you hang out with. And I think that you're going to find that Scentsy can work for you as long as you're willing to put in the work to realize what it takes to be successful and to start working on your 4 chords. And again, the 4 chords are do home parties, sponsor new consultants, provide great customer service, and to improve yourself. If you guys have any questions about that, or if you want to talk to me about any of that, let me know. Again, I really, really think that the most important thing you can do is to, number 1, watch Orville's video explaining all of this at convention last year. And then if you want a supplemental video to watch, one that I think is more important than anything as well, watch Arrows Out. So look for the Arrows Out video on your training center, and look for Orville's keynote speech in 2012 on your training center. I love you guys. I'm happy to be on this journey with you guys. And just remember, Scentsy's a blessing, not a burden. And I'm excited to show you how it's going to bless you. Love you. Good night.